It's the holiday marketplace party, and this time I'm here with my brother from another mother. Right here in the party, has showed up. We're so excited to have you here at the party. Please introduce yourself to the party people.
Hello, everyone. My name is Corey Tabor. I'm the founder and president of Triple I Coaching, where we inform, instruct, and inspire people to fulfill their purpose.
Yeah, man, that's great, and like you do that just naturally as a person. So I'm so glad that God has blessed you with an organization to try to scale it and do it with plenty more people. He's got a book out, whoop de whoop
Yes.
de whoop. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on this part of the floor of the party. This is a multi-floor party, by the way. It's that big of a party that we got going on. As you know or may not know, the challenge is to buy as many Christmas gifts as you can from Kingdom People, because we know that if we give Corey the money, that is going to go to Jesus's agenda. And at the same time, bless somebody. So, Corey, who is this book for, my friend? So far, I'm loving what I'm seeing. It's direct, it's simple, it's written in a way that you might find yourself reading longer than you thought you would. So be careful not to burn up the Christmas victuals.
Yeah,
Fair warning.
yeah. I mean,
But young man, tell us
yeah.
about this.
Yeah, so history in the making is a concept I started developing almost 20 years ago. Thinking about what is it that has made people that have been
Hmm.
history makers. And a lot of it is understanding that history is simply his story or her story. But
Okay.
what makes your story matter is your ability to be able to make these 7 decisions that we talk about in the book. The ability to say yes to something, which is a decision. The ability to say no, so you can say yes to something else, which is discipline, right? How do you practice excellence, doing the best you can with what you have, or effort, doing the best you can when you don't have to? And here's the linchpin for me is how do you manage your expectations so that when life happens to you, you know how to adjust to what has happened and realize that you can't always control outcomes, but you can control your expectations.
Right.
And then how do you educate yourself in a way that you learn how to learn, not just get information, but learn how to learn whatever you need to learn, and then ultimately match those educational experiences with actual experiences that magnify that. So I started thinking through it years ago. How do I help young people in particular, middle school, high school, college students, think about this, what they need to do to get to where they want to be. But then looking at people in the past who made a difference in our lives and say, how did they do it? And these 7 principles, every history maker you can think of, they have lived out these 7 principles.
Wow. So this is really cool. It sounds like it could be a group it could be a group that receives this as a gift. It could be an individual that receives this
Yes.
as a gift this Christmas. Like, come on, tell us about who's on our list. Like, who should we probably
Yeah.
buy this for on our list this Christmas? What's a good person? What state of mind might they be in where you would say, hey, stick this in their stocking and they're going to thank you forever?
I would definitely say a young person that's middle school, high school, college, thinking through how to make their life matter. And then, my dad's 81 years old. He just got his copy and he was just
Hey,
reading through it. Like it helped him realize how much he's been doing in his life to make a difference in the lives of other people. So I would say from 9 years old to 90 years old, anybody in
hey.
those age ranges could be able to maximize this resource. And then obviously we want to see it in the hands of people that you want to see do better in life, or people that you want to see make a change in their lives. I've got cousins who got in the book, read through it in one setting, and said, okay, I got to
Mm,
get my wife to read it. Okay, I got to get my kids to read it. Some people are reading to their children at night. So it's
okay.
just a great opportunity to be able to think through people in your life that you care about, and you want their dash to matter. You got your birth date
Mm.
and you got your death date. And then there's this little dash that really speaks to what is the life that you've lived. And this book is going to help anybody who wants to be able to live a life that matters, to be able to make that happen.
Well, it sounds like with even doing that, it also will enrich relationships. Like I can see offering an invitation to someone to say, "Hey, you want to go through this book with me? Let's do it together." It's one of those
Yeah.
books that sounds like it's really fun to like buy one and then get one for someone you're thinking of, and then in the new year for 2026 and beyond, like take out the time to go through it. As a Christ follower, we're called to make disciples, and this sounds
Right.
like a really cool way to begin that discipleship process with someone who may be young in the faith, or even if it's someone who's old in the faith. It complements Jesus's great commission to us very, very well. Was that your intent? Tell us about that before we close out here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think so many people in their lives and think, I wish I would have, or I thought I should have, but they didn't. And I think this book is great to pick up with somebody else, read it. There's application questions at the end. We're finalizing the journal that'll go with it. It'll be available on Amazon soon. So just think through like people in your life that you want to grow with together. And we have a statement in our household like, here we grow. It's not just here we go, but here we grow. Every day we want to be growing towards who God has created us to be. And this book isn't like specifically a Christian resource. It's not limited to somebody who knows Jesus. You can apply these principles whether you know him or not. But if you have people in your life who don't know him, this is a great way to help them connect with what it means to be who we were created to be, so that we can live that out in a meaningful way.
Man, hallelujah. I'm about to start shouting. So get the book.
Get your book.
Yeah, get your book. Hashtag get your book. No, but I like that challenge of potentially buying this book and then buying a second one and then choosing someone in 2026 to roll with. Even if you are a teenager, I know teenagers that are mentors to their friends. So yeah, this is really cool. I love this. This is almost a be sure to buy two. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, as y'all know, I mean, let's get on with the party and continue hanging out. Hopefully, you'll continue to get to know Corey. The link is in my bio. So check that out. And yeah, have a wonderful holiday. Some of y'all, when you watch this, you may be preparing for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, go ahead and enjoy your Thanksgiving. But as soon as you start putting your mind on your gift list, if you haven't already, this will make a great gift. And check it out, Corey. We're trying to make it budget friendly for everybody. So this is even budget friendly. So,
yes.
Yep. We had a good time today. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Lady Light. This has been yet another edition of the Holiday Marketplace Party. As my grandma used to say sometimes, goodbye and happy holidays. Holla!